You've probably heard the same three rules your whole life. Pay on time, keep your balance low, don't apply for too much credit. Follow those, and your score goes up. Simple. Except that's not actually how the machine works. And the part nobody explains is where the real damage happens. Your credit score isn't broken by accident. It's designed this way. And once you see the machine behind it, you'll never look at your finances the same way again. That's what we do here every week. Pull back the curtain on the money systems nobody explains to you. Let's get into it. Most people think their score is basically a report card. Good behavior, good grade. So they pay every bill on time, they think they're doing everything right, and then they check their score and it barely moved. Or worse, it dropped. That's the moment people usually give up trying to understand it, and that's exactly the point where the real story starts. Here's what's actually being measured. Payment history is only 35% of your score. Another 30% is something almost nobody manages on purpose. Your credit utilization? How much of your available credit you're actually using. Length of credit history is 15%. New credit inquiries, 10%. Credit mix, 10%. So you can pay every bill on time for years, the biggest single factor, and still get capped by a score in the 600s because you're sitting at 60 to 70% utilization on your cards. Meanwhile, someone who's missed one payment 3 years ago but keeps utilization under 10% can be sitting comfortably in the 700s and 50s. Here's the part that surprises people. The credit bureaus don't work for you. They're not a government service checking your character. They're private companies, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and their actual customers are lenders, not consumers. Lenders pay the bureaus for data and scoring models that predict one thing: how likely you are to default. That's the whole machine. It's not measuring whether you're responsible, it's measuring risk to a lender, which is why utilization matters so much. A high balance, even paid off every month, signals to the model that you might be relying on credit to get by. The algorithm doesn't know your story. It just sees the number. So if you actually want to move your score, the fastest lever isn't paying things off slower to look responsible. It's the opposite. Keep utilization low. Ideally under 30%, ideally under 10% if you want to optimize. Pay down balances before the statement closes. Not just before the due date, because that's the number that gets reported. And don't close old cards. That erases both your history length and your available credit, which quietly raises your utilization on everything else. Once you see the machine, you stop guessing, and you start playing the actual game instead of the one you were told you were playing.